Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video and welcome to the pinnacle of iRacing. Yes, today we are here in the Pontiac Solstice. The Pontiac Solstice, I should probably call it. I've got to put some respect on this car's name. Now, I've realised this week I've ran into a little bit of a problem. I desperately need some SR ready for Le Mans 24 this weekend. I'd completely forgot it's a B license event, and currently I am at C2.99. So this seems to be one of the most popular kind of series I can do in the GT cars class inside the game. Not that I would really count this car as a GT machine. So we basically just need to go out there, try and keep it clean and tidy. It's a little bit different to what I normally do. But let me just say, this race is pretty funny. A car like this, around a track like this, it always promotes good close racing. And especially with the dotting a hole right at the end of the lap, you've got to be really, really careful with it. So yeah, this one is brilliant fun. Make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed if you're new. We are trying to hit 2k subs here on the channel. And hopefully, I'll be able to do Le Mans 24 this weekend as well. But yeah, let's head down to the track. Well, this is going to be a very, very interesting race, and I'm going in with a completely different mindset to normal. I'm basically doing this as like a tourist day here at the Nürburgring. I've paid my money, I've got my 3 laps, and I want to make sure that I bring my Solstice home without any scary moments. On the number 26 car, it's a 26 car field. I just want to stay out of trouble and see if we can try and get to the checkered flag, because obviously if we can get my SR up, then hopefully we're going to get a nice, decent chunk there as immediately dropping away from the rest of the field through those final couple of corners. And let's see then how much chaos ensues around this track already. That's quite impressive to end up that far off the road before we've even got going then. But I don't think I've ever driven the Solstice before, at least not in like a competitive race inside the sim. And the reason I don't think I've ever driven it before is I had to go get a livery for it. We're rocking Dynaco though, ready for this one. I could have gone with Lightning McQueen, but I felt Dynaco probably suits this thing a little bit more. It's a little bit old. It's still got some good racing in it. But it's certainly, not what it once was. And, well, hopefully, Chick Hicks isn't going to destroy me as well inside this race, as everybody just trying to wind their way through on this opening lap. I don't even know what position I need to try and gain some SR. Oh, sorry, some iRacing even from this race as well. I don't even know how long a lap will take in this car around here as well. That is not where you want to go. Well, in that 25 car, so we'll try and get a run down the hill. And there we go. I've made a legitimate overtake. And up then into, I think, about 22nd then. So, it's been a fairly clean, tidy start for us. Obviously, I'm quite used to taking, like, GT3s around here, or, the Indy Next car that we did the race in a couple of weeks ago as well. So, normally I'm used to some stuff with a lot of downforce, and obviously a fair bit of straight line speed as well. This thing has neither. Despite how slow it is in a straight line, still, I don't believe this corner down the end here is completely flat out, so I'm just going to have to be very, very careful with it. So I'm trying to leave it in 4th now. You can see people in front there just nudging the brake on the way in. I'm just going to blend the throttle, and we should be alright. The other big one as well is just how late you've got a downshift in this car. That's probably done a fair number on the motor. It's definitely downshifting a little bit too early, trying to obviously get the engine brake out of it, as someone apparently has gone off just up in front. So there you go. Oh, that is a very battered Solstice. So others have ran into some troubles, it's safe to say, quite early on here. As the gap is 0.4. I don't say this ironically. I'm pretty certain my road car is genuinely faster than this by quite some margin. And admittedly, I do like my road car, but it's certainly, not the quickest thing in the world either. For those of you that might be interested, I am a drug dealer on the side. I own a BMW M140i, so I can't use my indicators either. But luckily, here at the Nürburgring, that isn't all too important either then, as this was about where I managed to get to in my practice lap. So anything from here on out then is a bit of a step into the unknown, as we will try and go down the inside of the 18 there. And, well, making sure you're in the right gear absolutely everywhere around here is going to be critical. Because, yeah, if you're in the wrong gear, you're probably going to lose a load of straight line speed. And obviously, with this kind of racing, it is just all about maintaining momentum as best as you can. I hope you guys are enjoying I managed to get the pedal cam working again for this video today,
The guy ahead
so
of
you get to
us
see
is
some of my...
Valerio, car number
Well, I don't
17,
tend to...
license, and their
I do
rating
throttle
is
blips on the
2.2.
downshift in this car, just because it seems to be able to get it into gear a little bit earlier. But obviously no heel or toe or anything like that then. There's a little bit of bumping and bashing just up in front. I will often as well, obviously, come off the throttle on the upshift, but I don't think it really makes much difference in this car, to be honest, as we'll try and have a look down the inside of the 24 there. That was a little bit brave on the brakes, but we've got it done. As you can see, the 17 there just in front having a little bit of a moment as well. But, I mean, smooth is fast. Fast is smooth. That's kind of the mentality we've got to have here, and I think we've gained a fair few places then on this opening lap so far. But, yeah, basically, I realised, obviously, I think it was yesterday, that obviously the Le Mans 24 this weekend is B license requirement rather than the typical D 4.0 effectively C license. So I'm at 2.99. So I believe if I do keep it clean and tidy in this race, we should gain quite a bit. Because obviously I'll get however much SR we should gain, and then hopefully a little bit of a boost. Because obviously normally it allows you to get right up to 3.0 and then kind of chucks you towards 4.0 as well. I think, obviously, even if I ended up at a 4.0, that would still be fine to do Le Mans. But I just need to make sure, yeah, that ideally I want to get my B license back anyway. Because obviously I want to do some, like GT3 racing, that kind of thing as well inside the sim. As according to Race Labs, I'm already up to 19th spot then on this opening lap there as well. Still just not fully confident in the car's ability to turn in. But we've done all right on this opening lap so far. I mean, this is certainly going to be a longer Ringmeister event than I normally do inside the game. Obviously, normally these races are about 20-minute long. I think this one is going to be probably upwards of half an hour, maybe even more than that. Game reckons 25 minutes. We're already at over 5 minutes, and we're barely halfway around the lap. So I'm not so optimistic about that one.
There's an incident in Carousel. It looks like
Let's try and make our way through Carousel. Oh, someone spanned. Please don't reverse. And we'll try and use the upshift there as you try and... I mean, you have to get off the throttle slightly because you can't keep the revs up when you're in the air. So you have got to be a bit methodical with where you try and, you know, upshift and things like that, where you can gain a little bit out of it as well. But there's already a fair old gap behind me then. On this opening lap. I must be very, very careful of that inside curb. I've hit that one far too many times before. But yeah, really, this first lap is just about trying to get the feelers. Because, of course, the other thing as well, weirdly, this car isn't very forgiving because it simply just doesn't have that much grip. So someone else has apparently gone. So the 17 in front of me again, getting a little bit squirrely as we make our way down the hill. But yeah, where this car doesn't have that much grip in the first place, if you kind of outbrake yourself, it hasn't really got anything to kind of try and help you again, try to keep you on the road. So it does feel kind of almost quite precise there as well. These two have taken each other out. And I'm going to get completely murdered because he doesn't hold his brakes. Love that. I've got wheel damage as well, as we will try and stay out of the way. But why wasn't he holding his brakes? He just span back across the road there and has completely taken me out.
Car left.
That'll be a 4x then. And now I'm not sure if I can even gain any SR from this one, but try and keep it clean as best as we can. Continuing on. Car does still seem to have decent speed, so hopefully that wheel damage isn't going to cost me too much throughout the rest of this race. It's all right under the 18 car. So this 10 car as well just behind me. Trying to have a bit of a look, but yeah, we were very, very unlucky there. I thought he was going to spin the other way, but ultimately, you know, tried to get off of the road. I'm sure we're going to have a fair amount of incident points to have a look through, or incidents to have a look through towards the end of this race. But if I only get a 4x, I think in Ringmeister you probably still gain a bit. I want to say it's not a D license series, so I think you'd hopefully be okay. And yeah, more importantly than that, the car still feels good as well. There you go, the 18 going for a bit of an explore. We've got more yellows out. Oh dear, don't try and have a look down the inside there, my friend. Please, have some mercy. We're going to have to try and make it up the back straight anyway. You're going to get the move. I don't think we're going to be able to hang on. Obviously, when we're providing everybody with a slipstream up the hill. Let's try to make sure I give myself the best run possible out to that back straight. I mean, it is completely flat out. I did have a small blend on the throttle trying to get the power down, but what kind of speed then can the slow stis get? Will we see any kind of pushing and helping each other out? Or is this going to be every car for themselves at the Dottinger hole for the first time round then? So he's able to get a fair bit of momentum just behind me. Will he push us? No, he will not.
Car left.
So everybody then I think is going to try and fly by me. It is only the 2 cars, luckily. I thought there were a couple more kind of involved in this group. But, I mean, yeah, look at that. 4th gear, 115 miles an hour.
He's still there.
Yeah, definitely not that fast in a straight line, this thing.
Clear left.
And I could have possibly tried to get into the toe with the number 10. But I don't think that was going to make much of a difference there. As will we even see 5th gear as we plunge back down the hill? It might well be that Foxhole is the quickest area on this lap. There's all a little bit of contact between the 10 and the 24.
There's an incident in.
Very, very hot in towards the final couple of corners as well, as these two still battling it out just in front of us, and the 10 car are forced to back out of that one. But we're seeing a few moves coming in though. As where are we then by the end of lap 1? We are 20th. So yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to have a few more. How they're not been taken out, but no, 19th apparently according to Race Labs. I think I'm going to trust iRacing on that one. So we might still be able to, you know, maybe not lose out too much SR. I was hoping that maybe we could get to 2K today. I think I'm at like 1976. It would have been quite nice if I could have obviously got the little bit extra that I needed, but I think unless we see quite a few mistakes by some drivers up the road, that is going to be very, very difficult to try and come by here. As what I'm very quickly learning is 3rd gear is just the gear in this car. Seems to be kind of long enough where you're kind of wanting to use it everywhere. So that's a really stupid 1X, isn't it?
We've just cut the track.
That's been annoying me right since the start. Hopefully I've remembered to mute that. Otherwise I look like a bit of a moron. But anyway, we might be able to get a nice run now then out onto the back straight. Well, not really the straight, but you know what I mean. And one of the many around this lap, as you can just see these two trying to give each other a bit of a push. There's definitely some illegal blocking going on there. The 24 car trying to cover him off. Can we try and get a run then to the outside of the 10? This is a bit scary.
Still
Probably not where I want to be going for it, but we're going to get a decent amount of speed on the way through. Little nudge of the brake.
Still there.
Oh, don't get on the grass. Don't get on the grass. Back in. Try to snap around.
Clear left.
Oh, as we will really try and, again, just get the car slowed down into the corner and actually get a nice run off of the turn. As the 24 there again, desperate to try and kind of block me off. Come on, buddy. I'm still there. You know, these things are slow. We can have some good wheel-to-wheel racing without trying to screw each other over.
Still there.
With a bit of luck. Just going to get right up towards the red line once again. But not able to do anything there. As all the 24, a little bit hot and heavy in towards that next corner. Oh, come on. I don't know what gear I want to use through here. I think 2nd is the way to go through the first part. And then hopefully you can short shift up on the exit. I think you just gain a bit more time off of the corner as well. As it makes me chuckle. You can see those cars just up in front, but they're like 7 seconds up the road. just with how slow this thing is as well. Around here, as I don't know. I don't think this corner is quite flat. Oh, it might be actually. I think if you just get it rotated in nicely,
the driver in front of us
can probably do that all right.
Car number 24.
Don't
make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around.
So difficult as well because you know you want to try and take a little bit of risk. Try and obviously carry some speed off a corner. But of course, if you mess it up and you have to get out of the throttle, the guy behind you, as long as he's got the line right, is probably going to be able to gain in quite a big way as well as through hit, miss, hit. I don't really want to take much risk through there. As you can see, the 24 car, he's compromising himself so much on corner exit just by trying to attack a bit more on the way in. Just see, it's not really working for him at the moment there. As again, another quick blip as we try and get the car off. One thing I've noticed as well, this must be like a Race Labs update or something, or I just never drive anything with ABS. But it goes yellow now, I'm pretty certain, when the ABS is in use, which I've never noticed. Obviously, I know F1 cars don't have ABS, but I guess I just don't really drive anything with ABS inside the game now, as the 10's got a big run on me. We're just going to try and stay in the slipstream as best as I can. Maybe he'll give me a bit of a push. Yes, he will. Thank you. Wonderful. So we'll all try and stick together then as best as we can. And I will try and remember that with the 10 car. If it comes to a question of who I need to push right towards the end, then maybe I've made my allegiance with Lawrence there just behind So we might be able to get a decent run now up the hill. Oh, again, that 24 beginning to struggle just a little bit. I want Lawrence to try and come with me, though, if we possibly can. It's to the outside. We will pull off that 24 car, and surely we're going to be able to carry the speed up the hill. Wheel-to-wheel stuff at just under 100 miles an hour. Surely we're going to be able to pull this one off. I think we will be. Oh, there's no Lawrence. Why are you working with him now? My allegiance is gone. I don't care who I work with.
Hold your line.
At this stage, he's just trying to keep us battling with each other.
Still there.
So we're going to be side by side up into here. I don't think this is where I want to be. Oh, I would just tuck back in again.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Oh no, we got one spinner. No idea what's happened there, but in the wall, and again, that is a very sorry-looking slow stiz sliding down the barriers. So can we have a look to the outside?
Right side.
Surely not. Don't think I really want to be going for this. I guess we'll try and make it happen. Oh, all the way around the outside? Surely not. We'll find the grip around the exit. Surely we're not actually going to pull that off. Yes, we have. An accidental overtake. Beautiful. No idea how I managed it. But let's now see if we can try and pull away. Or through these next few corners there. As well. He's definitely struggling. I think you could leave it through in third. Through carousel, to be honest. I think that would work quite nicely. But I don't want to be too brave around this next part of the lap. But I do want to obviously see if we can try and get away just a little bit here. I mean, P16 apparently would net me basically neutral iRacing, which I think, to be honest, as the lowest car in this lobby, maybe not gaining or losing anything is probably pretty good going. But ultimately, you know, every race I do, I want to try and gain a little bit if I can. But of course, yeah, SR today is the top priority as well. Just be very, very careful there. You don't want to kind of over-rotate and potentially damage the tyres as well. As we'll try and go back down to third gear through the exit. Don't run too wide either. I think we need probably about a second and a half if I want to try and get him out of slipstream range. Oh, easy does it. Easy does it. Maximise the run through YouTube corner as best as we can. I mean, imagine coming to the ring to watch this kind of racing. I would make the trip every weekend to watch the Pontiac Slowstists compete for the cup. That's what we're trying just to maximise. Again, you just see, I think the 24 car is much better when he's following. I think he's definitely got a bit more confidence when he can kind of see what the car in front is doing. Just don't think he wants to brake too early and potentially get overtaken from that. So that is not the line I need through there. That's the kind of line the 24 car would have done, but we've actually got away with it. I think he was a little bit too cautious through the exit as plunging down the hill. We are starting to build this gap up a bit. And if we can let these two battle behind, that'll be absolutely glorious at this stage. Annoyingly, when I checked the iRacing app ready for this one, it still said we were in the LMP3s. Now, I knew that the LMP3 car was the choice last week, but I kind of thought maybe they messed something up. Maybe it's also this week as well. But of course, then you go into it and it goes, oh no, it's the slow sis. So you're like, why is their app, their official app, not working kind of as it should inside this series? Rather peculiar. Let's come on right now. We need to try and maximise the run. Oh, just trying to go for a bit of a blend through the first part. And let's see what we can do then out onto the back straight. Can we try and break the toe? Don't run wide. Don't pick up a 1X. Very, very unnecessary there. Is that Pontiac's up in front? I think it might be. We're on a quest to try and find some Pontiacs around this circuit there. As I mean, leaders are already coming back round then towards the start-finish line. As here goes the 24. Will the number 10 be close enough to him? I don't think he will. So we will try and tuck in for a bit of a slipstream. Or if we possibly can. Oh, I'm going to get a push. No, I'm going to get turned. I don't know if that was his intention or what there. I think I might have just moved around slightly too much for him there. Lawrence, if you're watching this, I think that was probably my fault as much as it was yours. I kind of debated whether I wanted the slipstream or not. But I probably should have been more committed with that one. As to be fair, fastest laps then coming in at around the 8.5 minute mark, just over. So it's not actually as slow as I thought they would be around here. But suddenly, yeah, that's given the 24 car a little bit of room to breathe. It's up to 6x then in this race. I mean, I'm just happy that the car's got something it can fight with after the damage earlier on.
Home. Fuel's good.
Oh, did I want second gear through there? I think I did, actually. Might not give us the best run off the corner, but I think it was a bit better than what Alan was able to do just in front of me. Yeah, I mean, that last lap then was an 8:42. I mean, none of us are particularly quick, and obviously we were battling with each other quite a lot, but I think, yeah, if you could run some real kind of tight pack racing here, well, you'd probably be able to gain quite a bit as well, couldn't you? Let's just leave it in third, down through the S-bends once more. Oh, easy does it. Easy does it. Oh, don't try to take too much curb on the exits. You can just see, again, Alan seems to be perhaps a bit too aggressive, trying to position the car.
Force him to find the gap.
I think he's kind of too focused on making sure he's using the right racing line rather than maintaining momentum, which of course seems to be just as important in these kind of machines. But apparently, yeah, we're up to 17th though, so if I gain this spot, then it could be neutral iRacing here today. So we've got a nice run on that 24 car once again. Where is he going? Is he going to give me the room?
Right.
Yes, he is. So we'll have the inside line then if he's offering it to me. And yeah, Alan, I don't think wants to fight once again. I'm just not sure I want to be the one in front by the time I get out onto the Dottinger hole once more, but surely he's not actually going to try and get back past me, is he? Is he going to look for it? Oh, he thought about it. I've got to give him a bit of a pinch. Let's see who's later on the brakes then.
There.
Oh, very, very aggressive
Still
on the
there.
engine brake. Oh, we'll just wash out slightly.
He's still there.
We'll
Clear
get the
left.
position. We'll hang on. Oh, you just hear us both there lurch forward. As obviously we're trying to get the power down. Oh, it's horrible down here. Oh, he's going to give me a little bit of a push. It is horrible, because obviously the circuit doesn't stay in a straight line, and you really don't want to come across like you're cutting the guy
All right,
off.
clear right.
Thank you. Love that. I could tell immediately
on
I
your
was going to
right.
get shoved into that. Is he
Clear right.
still? He's not going to actually still try and make the move, is he? From that one, push me down the wall. No, to be fair, he held back, so hopefully that one we'll just chalk down to a bit of a racing incident. But I could just tell with how close he was up my bumper, I was going to get a shove into that corner. It's why I already kind of positioned myself ready for it as well, as this corner is flat, I think. Again, I blended out slightly like a bit of a wuss, but it is definitely flat out through there. And let's now see if we can really try to up the ante a bit more. Obviously, it's going to be around the back half of the circuit where we really need to try and get the gap where possible. So, again, Alan just gets up on that wall. I mean, luckily it's a road car, so it is designed to obviously face a little bit of bumping and bashing. But nice and easy down through hit, miss, hit. Ooh, if I'm going to go for hit, hit, miss instead. Very, very slidey on the exit there as... Oh, come on. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Right, let's see if we can try and pull a bit of a rudder. I don't think we're going to be able to, especially with these next couple of longer sections. But 7x up to this point doesn't really bode too well for us,
He's
does
all
it?
over you. Keep your exit speeds up.
I mean, I
stay
don't
smooth.
really feel like, apart
He's
from
quicker than you
I
in
think the
two, so kind of
1x,
horn, right.
don't think there was a lot I could have really done in this race so far. As I will try and short shift up through third. Oh no, I went through fourth! Oh, what am I doing? I'm messing up the gears entirely. I'll stay out of the way. I've completely messed that one up. Oh, as Alan doesn't want it. I think he thought I'm trying to play a bit of a cheeky game here, but that was not my plan. I accidentally upshifted twice. Oh, there you go. Well, I guess we'll accidentally keep the position then. As I just, yeah, messed up my upshift and accidentally panicked, did it again, trying to go back down, did it again. Thought I was going to completely rev out the motor or something there, but the 24 now surely is going to get a bit of a run on me as we head back up the hill. Is he going to try and do anything with it, though? I mean, look at this. Speeds. 150 kilometers an hour. Like, it's nothing. A slow stiss with so much
Hold your
potential, so much speed around
Still
this
there.
Nürburgring circuit. Is he still... No,
Still
surely
there.
he's up in fourth gear as well. Can't be in third at these
Still
kind of
there.
speeds. So we're just going to try and give each
Still
other a
there.
bit of room.
Right
Oh,
side's
we're
clear.
slotting in. We're slotting in. Wonderful. Oh, we'll give him a little bit of a push. Oh, where's the 10 going? Oh, it all gets a little bit nip and tuck. It's just trying to stay out of trouble. I mean, to be fair, all three of us, I think, are pretty clean and respectful with each other for the most part. I think we've had a few more bumps and scrapes on my slow stiss than the other two, but... Oh, yeah, he definitely breaks from a lot more than I'm expecting into some corners, so got to be careful with that. As I think third gear is the way to go through there. I mean, I might have to do another couple of these races this week, just to try and make sure that I get the SR I need. Because there doesn't seem to be a lot of other popular C-class combos this week as well. There's again a little bit of a wobble from the 24. And this is allowing Konstantinos just a little bit closer. Try saying P19's name 5 times over. Konstantinos Xanthopoulos. I'm probably butchering that horrendously. I have got a Greek friend, so I'll have to ask him how I meant to pronounce that. But now we need to really focus. Now we need to try and make sure that we get in the cart where I need it through this part of the lap. So I can just see the 10 already getting a little bit impatient. Oh, come on. Can't let that 24 car get away from us. Got to keep it planted. Got to keep it tidy. As you're actually better off not braking through there. But then hoping that that curb kind of catches you as well. Do I want third through here? No, I'm going to risk it in fourth, and that seems to have worked actually all right for us. Do I want third again through here? I'm going to leave it in fourth. Gravity will help us. I hope,
Don't
maybe.
Be intimidated. Keep him behind you.
Oh, no. Gravity didn't help me. Gravity tried to screw me. Oh, don't get the run on me, number 10. Thank you. Don't want to be side by side into this next corner as the 24 again just makes a little bit of an error. I still think the 10's going to come out on top in all of this. I think he's been very patient and will happily try and make something happen in these final couple of laps there, as I'm not trying to really defend from him. Just trying to make sure that I get the smoothest line possible off of these corners to make sure we're as close to that 24 car as we can. Again, just don't scrub the fronts through here. We'll get a bit closer to that 24 yet again then. Don't really want to give him a push and a shove through this part of the circuit, but might have
Get your
to.
elbows out and force the pass.
What do you think I've been doing all day, Mark? Oh,
Carousel.
not Mark. I don't know what he's Jim on iRacing, isn't he? So I don't really want to be pulling alongside through this section. At 10, though, has got a huge run because of it. Oh, come on. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Whoa.
Right side.
Oh.
Clear right. Zeng.
It's all getting a little bit scary.
19.
Somehow, when the speeds are lower, the risk is higher towards the end. But we're trying to put ourselves in a good spot. Ready for these final couple of corners there. Nice run out of there. I don't believe the the 13 car even in P19 is going to be in a position to kind of get close enough to this to really make an impact. But I don't think... Oh, why is he braking? I'm going to nudge the brake slightly.
Right.
And who is Lawrence going to work with them? We've got a huge run off of the corner.
Right
And surely Lawrence is going to have to go with me there as Alan a little bit caught napping. But are we going to get the push? Yes, we are. Well, the problem is with these cars is the bumper isn't square on them. So you do kind of push people to one side or the other pretty quickly there. Is he going to try and make the move happen? No, again, he's just going to try and push me up this back straight. And will that allow that 24 to maybe get a bit of a run back on us? When will the 10 kind of pull out of it? Now goes the 24. As we will try and cover him off as best as we can. But we've just got to keep the car straight.
Right.
Look how much speed the 24's got.
He's still
Wheel
there.
to wheel, we will go up over the
Still
bridge. So this is going to be wheel-to-wheel stuff
there.
in towards the final couple of corners. The 10's done everything he can. Can we try and defend around the outside? Oh, nice and easy on the brakes.
Still there.
Oh, the
Right side's
24
clear.
sent it in. Will he get it slowed down, though?
Car left.
Oh, we'll get to the inside
side.
again. Oh, we're kind of there, but
On
we're
your
not.
Clear left.
Oh, what a race. GG, Alan. I didn't think you'd hang on to that through that final
Okay,
corner.
that's the end. Good finish,
Boy,
mate.
oh
Well done.
boy, that was good fun. Let's go take a look at our incident report and then our final race result. I love the fact a race like that, I am just grinning right the way throughout. Well, let's take a look then at everything that went down during this race. This was the 13 car then. So he actually got turned at the final corner, and that explains how he ended up so far off the circuit. Watching it from the 12's perspective, did he kind of get a little bit of a squeeze? I mean, they've already bumped and bashed once. 13 kind of comes back on the road, and I think, yeah, a little bit of netcode, but I think he just kind of turned in when there was still a car on his inside there and ultimately paid the price. Let's take a look. 16 making his way down through the S's then first time, runs into the back of the 14 there, gets a little bit out of shape, and will lose a couple of places in the process. As, I mean, oh, here we go. So what happened to the number 6 car then? All we get is him rejoining. So I don't know if we can see... Oh, no. So he's alongside the number 4. Coming down the hill is... it's unfortunately, yeah, we can't really see what happened here. I think he just gets turned, doesn't he? And yeah, that's all we get to look at on that one, is him sliding down the wall backwards. But luckily, does he keep it out of the way? Oh, no, he doesn't. He gets collected by someone else. Not a lot he could do there, but that other one that would have making their way through. Who was that? I want to take a look at that from their perspective, because that was super close. That must have been the... Yeah, this goes the 20 car, the Smurf machine there. Yeah, has to jump over the curb, but does get away with it as well. So again, another rather scary moment early on. What else happens then? 25 car. This was down in towards the horrible corner. Oh, actually just runs into the back of the guy in front and I think locks himself up. And damage to the reputation as much as anything else, I think, in that one. Back again then with the Samurai number 12. As, oh, this was the 20 spinning out in front of him. And he kind of just pushed him out of the way. I mean, I don't think there was a lot he could have done to avoid it. But he did kind of just push him out of the way. Is the 11 car now. I mean, it's a good save up to now. And it's gone. And that was the very unhappy slow stis I saw just in front of us then. Is this going to be the spinner? Yeah, so it gets shoved in the rear. Tries to collect it. And never breaks, does he? I think you can see that on his telemetry. I think he did apologise to me. But yeah, I don't believe he ever actually broke in that incident. I just want to see if the red lights are back on. I mean, he's gone too slow into there anyway. Yeah, never held his brake, did he? And that's why we got collected and we're very unlucky there. Luckily able to get back going again. And we did stay ahead of him as well. So, yeah, a lot of, you know, it's kind of the way these things go, isn't it? 21 car then down the inside of the 3. What happens here? That just seems like good respectful racing. Oh no, he blew the motor. I heard it on the revs banging off the red line. But yeah, that is a new slowest motor you're going to need for that thing. 18 car then, lap 2 now, coming up to the back of the 16. I mean, this 16 just doesn't really know how to drive this thing, to be completely honest. And another fairly nothing incident then. Smurf car. Oh, I hate it with things like that. I think you've tried to go with it, you know, a bit of a friendly bump, try to give the guy a bit of speed, but ultimately you can't really do that in these cars. As we saw a couple of times myself, you just kind of tip the car around in front because the bumpers aren't particularly square, and that'll again be another very, very sad looking slow stis around this venue. What else have we got? This was the number 3. Gets right under the rear of the number 2 car there and just spins himself out. So a bit disappointing. We'll try to get back going again then without too many incidents. And again, this is the 16. Tries to save it, spins the other way. Number 1 car then, down in towards the final couple of corners. He goes past the 19. Is he going to be able to make it? Oh, no, he blew the engine up as well. Was this down at literally the final couple of corners of the race? I think it might have been. Yeah, you just see there everybody else trying to make their way through. I can't tell if this is the last lap or not. But heartbreak there for the number 1. Just too early on that downshift, but it was at the very end. I could see everybody else slowing down, so yeah, that was pretty intense. Well, having a look then at our final results, and this is not what I needed. A sea of red. We lost 0.03 SR from this event today. -8 iRating as well, so just those couple of extra 1Xs really did make the difference come the end of the afternoon there. Sean, though, takes the victory. It started from pole, only led 2 of the 3 laps, but of course it's only really at the checkered flag where it matters. Hengsey in second, he got a 0x race as well, so very good job done there. And 101 iRating gain, very, very well done. John in third, just ahead of Vix, who also got away with a 0x. Who gained the most spots, though, in this one? Lucas gained 8. Carlos gained 7. Jonathan gained 9 even. I gained 9 as well. So I think actually, yeah, 8 as well. So I think we were right up there for the Moving Forward award throughout the course of that race as well. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed. I think I'm going to have to do another couple of races in the slow stis because I desperately need my SR up by Saturday.